this video I'm gonna explain how to remove the inner quarter panel on the Tesla Model 3. So you have a few options depending on how far the damage extends. I chose to keep these in my original car because they weren't damaged, but if you're gonna start from here, you could go further if you wanted to. You could go here, or of course go even further as well. But here's where I chose to remove it. Now that part you don't have to remove if it's not damaged in your car. On mine it was, and here I went all the way to the top. So first you got to remove the skin, and hopefully you know how to remove the skin before you get to this point. You want to remove the skin up to this point, or maybe a little lower, like up to here. See this line? This is where the inner panel goes to, and here it goes to here and to here. So you want to remove the skin high up. Then there's a connection here that connects to this area. Then this whole shelf, we removed a piece of it because it's pretty hard to get to. That connects to the inner quarter panel. So if you're okay destroying the shelf, then I would suggest just cutting it here and removing this whole piece, because we didn't, and it was tough to remove it. We ended up damaging this panel a little bit, so we're gonna have to weld that down before installing it on the new car. So you can get rid of the shelf and then drill it out from the inside. Or another way you could do it is you can remove this big piece, remove that, and then it's going to open up the access points to that shelf, and you can drill them out from here. Then up here, these are the points of where the connection is between the inner quarter panel and the car. Right there. And then this piece like that. Somehow, yeah. So that was connected here, and over here that was connected to this, and on the bottom there are a few aluminum spot welds and rivets. 2 bolts here. On the older Model 3s there's another one right here, I believe. They get rid of that. And then this little window, you can choose to retain it or replace it. Mine is damaged, so I chose to replace it. But the tricky part is that this little piece and the piece that goes here, they're on 2 sides of this on this inner panel here. So I would not recommend doing it this way that I did. If you need to replace both of them, maybe leave that inner piece in and then remove it separately. That's probably the way to go. So the first thing you want to do is remove that little piece, and then remove this whole assembly. That's what I'm going to do next time if I have to do this kind of work. So that little piece has a few spot welds, including here and here, right there. And then one tricky spot weld was this one. We missed it the first time around, so they gave us a hard time. We didn't know that was there until we started pulling the panel apart. So that goes down here. And then this steel piece, don't replace it if you don't have to. Mine is damaged, so I had to replace it. So this piece goes between that piece and this one. So we bent this one down, and then it went like that. Hopefully this video is useful to somebody, and if it is, please leave a comment. Thank you.